Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those new here, hi, my name is Jenny and I'm now a third-year family medicine resident and a new mom of two. So for those following me for a long time know that I had gestational diabetes with both my first and second pregnancy, and I made that very public, and so a lot of you guys have messaged me along with a lot of my close family and friends who are now going through this whole pregnancy process, and just I can feel the anxiety and I can relate to this diagnosis and what kind of emotions that it can bring. And I feel like as a medical profession, we don't do as good of a job of educating our patients of what to look for and what to expect. I actually wore this 2-week constant glucometer that I will share with you and some of my glucose readings. So I'm hoping that this information will calm your nerves a little bit and lessen that anxiety, because pregnancy is supposed to be a good time for you and moments of love and embrace and connection with your child. I would hate the feeling of anxiety about gestational diabetes to overshadow any of that. So before we start, I would like to thank Home Chef for sponsoring this part of the video. They have supported me for such a long time when Wyatt was just an infant and I had a hard time going to the store and getting groceries. So if you guys don't know Home Chef, they're a meal delivery system that sends fresh produce straight to your door. Everything is fresh, everything is packaged in its individual containers and recyclable, and so you have very minimal waste and you have very minimal excess food, which I do really appreciate. Another thing that Stan and I really like about them is it gives us an opportunity to try different meals. We tend to cook the same things all the time, and so Home Chef is a nice balance between those things, and Wyatt actually really likes them. It's a good balance between carbs, fats, and your proteins. I found that with this pregnancy and having gestational diabetes, I found it really useful that at the bottom of each of their index cards, they had all the nutrition facts for you. They told you how many grams of carbs you'll be eating per portion, how many grams of protein, and how many grams of fat that there was in each meal. And so you can adjust your meals accordingly, even if you did have gestational diabetes. So if you're interested in trying them out, I have a coupon code for you. Just use the code JennyLay80 to save $20 off your first 4 purchases, or your first 4 boxes. This is the best deal that they've had, so try them out. I've also been with them for such a long time that I wanted to give 3 of you guys a trial of a box for you to try out yourself. So to win the giveaway, 1, you have to be a subscriber, 2, follow me on Instagram at Dr. Jenny Lay, and then 3, comment down below why you want to try Home Chef. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Alright guys, so for those following me for a long time know that I have gestational diabetes. I had it with Wyatt, and I also have it now with this pregnancy. And so with gestational diabetes, you're supposed to check your blood sugar like 4 times a day. I'm currently on my endocrinology rotation, and they have this awesome thing called the Freestyle Libre, and basically you put it on your arm and then you can use your phone to scan your blood sugar instead of pricking your finger 4 times a day. And the great thing about that is it detects 24 hours. So I'll see like a trend of what my blood sugar is actually doing. My friend had her endocrinology rotation and her endocrinologist prescribed this to her. It's not really covered by insurance. It's like 80 bucks for 2, so I paid her for half. So in these last 2 weeks, and then I have to pay like $25 for 2 weeks of test strips anyways. So I'm excited for this thing. This is like the future, guys. So I will prep my arm and show you guys how I do it. I think I'm just gonna put it over here or something. She said where the fatty part is. So here or here. Open this. I'm pretty sure it's like this. Okay, and there's the needle. If you guys can see that. So I'll put it like Twist the cap off, press it down, pull it up, and then press it in. Basically, that's it. Ah, I'm scared. Oh, it didn't hurt. Yes? Yes?
Guys?
And that's it. It's on. I'm gonna set my glucose range from 70 to 140. And then this one says if I want to record any of the carbs I eat, sure, I'll say in grams. Sure, and it's just telling me that will give me an average. All right, guys.
So if you're watching this, you've probably already been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I probably get the most questions about fasting blood sugars and what you can do to decrease those numbers. Before I wore this Libre, I was checking my blood sugar around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning because that's just when I woke up. And I was always getting numbers around 95 and sometimes even higher than that, which made me even more anxious and getting even higher numbers. When I checked later around 8 o'clock, they would all be in normal range, so around 70 to 80s. The reason why this happens is that your body releases cortisol in the morning around 5 to 6, and this also causes your blood sugar to spike. So if you haven't tried it already, try checking your blood sugar before breakfast and see what kind of levels you're getting. I also found that the more carbs I ate at night, the higher my blood glucose would be in the morning. I didn't follow this rule myself, but I would try eating a larger breakfast or lunch and then eating a smaller dinner if you guys have a hard time controlling your blood sugars in the morning. I still did intermittent fasting during my pregnancy. My eating window, or my fasting window actually, was around 8 at night to noon the next day. When I was hungry, I ate, and when I wasn't, I didn't. You can also try doing some light exercise at night. Go on a walk after dinner to help decrease that glucose spike from dinner and bring your glucose level closer to your basal or your fasting glucose level. So what can you eat? I literally ate the same thing for lunch every day, some sort of salad. If I was still hungry, then I would eat some sort of protein like eggs, a protein bar, or beef jerky stick. For dinner, I would have all the veggies I wanted, some protein, and a palmful of rice or carbs. I would try to eat more complex carbs like vegetables and brown rice because these do not tend to spike your blood glucose like refined sugars such as bread, cookies, candy, sweets. I know, yeah, all the good stuff. And what if you can't control your blood sugar with just diet and exercise? There is oral medication. It's called metformin that you can take. This works by helping you decrease the levels of glucose your liver is pumping out. This is also how you get a basically basal glucose level when your liver is producing this glucose for you when you're not eating. And if that doesn't work, then you can always take insulin. And yes, insulin is a shot. I know a lot of you guys are scared of needles, but the shots are subcutaneous, which means that the needle is very small and most patients tolerate it very well. Just think of it as being temporary. If you guys are scared or nervous or have a hard time controlling your blood sugars, go talk to your provider because they will be more than happy to help you and to talk to you and to guide you through this process.
I hope that answered a lot of your questions about gestational diabetes. What are the things that you can do to help your fasting glucose or just your glucose in general? If you have any questions, I am more than happy to help answer them in the comment section below. So remember that this is for educational purposes and does not replace the advice that you would get from your provider, your family medicine or your OB provider. So if you are concerned in any way, please go contact them. But I'm more than happy to answer questions from what I know and from my own experience. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you guys want to try out Home Chef for yourself, use my coupon code JennyLay80 and that will save you $20 off your first 4 boxes. I'm also doing a giveaway with Home Chef, giving 3 of my subscribers a box to try out for themselves. I know you guys would love them so much, just like I do. And so all the guidelines will be in the description box. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and special appearances from London and Wyatt. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. No, you're gonna fall down. You're gonna fall down. Whoa, careful. 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 Love you. Oh, baby. Baby. Look. You have a cute baby kiss? Oh my goodness. So this is how it's gonna be now.